I'd been eyeing the house on Maple Ridge Drive for months. It sat empty at the edge of the cul-de-sac, slightly overgrown but full of charm, wide porch, bay windows, and a backyard that opened into protected forest. It was a dream fixer-upper, and I had the cash and tools to make it shine. So when the owner finally accepted my offer, I signed the paperwork electronically, wired the funds, and closed the deal just after lunch on a Thursday. By 2:30 p.m., I had the confirmation email and digital deed in hand. I was thrilled, excited enough to take the 20-minute drive out there with my toolbox and folding chair. Just wanted to sit in the backyard and take it all in. That's when Karen happened. I'd barely stepped out of my truck when I saw her. Middle-aged, visor, highlighter pink windbreaker, marching toward me like a mall cop with something to prove, clipboard in hand. I didn't even get to the front steps before I heard it. "Excuse me, can I help you?" I turned, smiling politely. "No thanks, I'm all good." "You can't be here," she snapped. "This property is under HOA jurisdiction. Only owners and their approved contractors are allowed past the sidewalk. I'm the head of the compliance committee." "That's great," I said. "I'm the new owner." Karen's eyes narrowed. "Impossible. I would have been notified." "Well, I bought it about 30 minutes ago. Probably not enough time for the paperwork to hit your inbox." She scoffed. "That's not how it works. I'm calling the police. You're trespassing, and this is going in the HOA violation log." Before I could explain further, she stormed off, phone already pressed to her ear. I could hear her reporting me from her front lawn, giving the address and describing me like I was breaking into Fort Knox. I decided to wait it out. No point arguing with someone committed to being wrong. Sure enough, less than 3 minutes later, a patrol car rolled up. I greeted the officer at the curb, paperwork already pulled up on my phone. Karen came rushing over, full of confidence. "There he is, officer. That's the man. He's squatting or trying to break in. We've had loiterers before. He claimed he bought it today." The officer looked at me, then at my open phone. "Ma'am," I said calmly, "here's the digital deed with the timestamp, recorded today. My name's on it. I even have the email confirmation from the title company if you'd like that too." The officer took one look and nodded. "Looks legitimate, Karen, unless you've got proof to the contrary. He's well within his rights." She sputtered. "But I'm on the HOA board." The officer raised an eyebrow. "This is a property dispute, not a code violation. And as of right now, he owns the house." Karen turned beet red. "You should have told me you had the paperwork." "I tried," I said with a smile. "But you seemed more interested in calling the cops than listening." She huffed off, muttering something about protocols and keeping the neighborhood safe. Over the next few days, I kept to myself, mostly cleaning up the yard and repainting the porch. But word spread fast. Several neighbors stopped by, friendly and curious, bringing cookies or offering help. One even said, "Karen called me ranting about you. But honestly, anyone who makes her mad that fast is probably a good addition." By the following HOA meeting, the board had voted to limit Karen's enforcement duties, a polite way of saying she could no longer run around policing sidewalks with her clipboard. Now, weeks later, I'm settled in, renovations are underway, and the house already feels like home. And Karen? She still avoids eye contact when she jogs by. All because she tried to boot a guy off his own property. Just 30 minutes too late.